It's my thing.
Always doing the thing. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Nosebleed Report. I'm your host, Andrew Trop, alongside Chuck, James, Tyler. Interesting week in football, I think, for sure. A lot of movement at the top and at the bottom. So let's go ahead and let's start up with a little movement at the top. Patriots Buccaneers last week we were talking about was I think one of the most exciting games of the weekend. I was looking forward to it, and I think kind of disappointed. Patriots kind of had that in the bag from the get-go. Drake May looked great. Buccaneers made it close to the end, but nothing too special. What are your thoughts, Chuck?
So I was watching this game from a sports bar when I was in Orlando. So my thoughts on the game were, finally, Travion Henderson got the ball. Who would have thought you give your second-round pick the ball a few times? He'll break off 2 touchdowns.
He wasn't a second-round pick, was he?
Yep.
It was later
Oh
than
my
that.
gosh,
I
Early
think it was second or third.
He was a second.
Early second.
I think
It was like
43rd.
third. Yeah, I was going to say like 40th-ish. Anyway, you give your second-round pick the ball. He gets feisty against one of the best run defenses in the league, and I don't think there's any stopping him now. Ramondre turf toe right now, not a good running back injury, and Terrell Jennings went down, who Vrabel seems like he liked more than Henderson, but
Daboll.
Injuries forced the hand, and Henderson looked great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Drake May firmly established himself as MVP favorite right in this game. He did throw an interception, I believe, right?
Yeah.
But
I think he did, yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, it also just I think it just shows how much coaching affects team performance. Because I mean, the Patriots looked horrible last year, and they hire a real coach. What else? What else did they really do? They signed Stephon Diggs.
They kind of signed their entire defense.
Yeah, the
Milton
defense.
Williams.
Yeah, I
Well,
guess
I feel like the
Milton
defense was
Williams,
fine.
Carlton Davis,
Harold Landry.
yeah.
They added a ton on their defense, but I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
I think the
But
coach
like it really I think it really does show like how much coaching affects a good coach can affect a team in just 1 year. I mean, they were a mess last year, and now they're 8-2, right? So
Tyler?
I don't have any other notes.
I mean,
I didn't watch this game.
but if we can go back, I think the Buccaneers, I think it says a lot about the Buccaneers. I mean, they were in this game, but like they scored a touchdown in garbage time. They
Yeah.
were down 2 touchdowns with 4 minutes. I don't know how good I really think they are. Their defense is
They're
weird.
very banged up,
They're terrible.
Yeah.
which is something that, I mean, Bucky Irving, I feel like that dude's been, like,
Is he-
had a
is he
kid
alive?
next to him for, I have no idea.
Wait,
He
who
got
has a better
hurt
already
randomly
ruled
in
out
Bucky or
practice.
Joe Mixon? Who's more alive?
But he's already ruled out for next week too, which is crazy.
He is.
Joe
Even
Mixon,
though he
bro.
was supposed to be back last week, and then he just never played in practice. I really don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
they
Rashad
don't
White
have-
has not been good, so they can't get a run game going. Ibuka's their only healthy receiver.
Tez
Johnson.
Johnson.
Looked good, I think.
Yeah, but like of
their
their top 3 guys, like they
Yeah.
need to rely on a Tez Johnson and whatnot to get the pass game going. And Tez Johnson isn't Mike Evans. He's
Yeah,
not.
I'm scared for them.
So you got to hope that they get healthy, stay afloat long enough. The South is very winnable. So I think as long as they can stay a couple games above 500, they'll be fine. Speaking of 2 teams that are not a couple games above 500, nor are they fine.
Jets.
But the Jets, their second straight win of the year, get a win
Listen, man.
over the Cleveland Browns. James, let's hear
Listen, man, I've lived through so many years where we're tanking. I'm not really that moved by anybody in this draft class where I'm dead set on losing for the first overall pick. I'm more concerned about seeing growth from this coaching staff, from this team. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. If you have good cultures, they win football games, and we won a football game with Justin Fields throwing for like 50 pass yards, and I think that's something to hang your hat on. I don't know. Maybe it was 2 special teams touchdowns. Sure, it was a little fluky. A little fluky, maybe. Kevin Stefanski, I don't know how that guy stole his job. I guess we'll get into that later, but I don't know. I thought our defense played all right. thought Myles Garrett was relatively held in check by our two young
Embo.
tackles.
I noticed Embo when I was
Yeah,
watching the game. He was
Membu
great.
had a good day. I
He's
think
been
Fashion
playing
to get
well.
the 1 sack, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, right. When it's Myles Garrett,
Yeah, I mean, you kind of expect at least one.
it's okay.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I think this is one of the ugliest wins I've seen this year from a team. I think the Jets, like, I mean, their defense.
I don't. Did
all
you?
right.
I
Did you
feel
watch
like
the
the
game
Eagles.
last night?
Yeah. Also, I don't know how Dylan Gabriel's still starting, bro. Like, I
That's
don't
confusing
understand.
to me.
Did you see he
I
got nominated for
It
rookie
wasn't
of the
even
year?
that bad, Dylan Gabriel. I thought. I mean, he made some good
Dude,
throws.
Dude,
He had the
he-
one good throw to Judy. Was it Judy in the end zone?
Yeah,
No.
Like,
Yeah.
that was a
Dude.
sick throw. But then some of the misses he had, like
Yeah,
that
nah.
one screen to the running back or the
that was
receiver in
unbelievable, bro.
to the right, that was horrible.
That
The
was
amount of throws just
unbelievable.
in the dirt for no reason whatsoever.
And
terrible.
also, I do think he gets a little too much hate just because people like really love Shador Sanders for no reason, really. So,
I think it's more just people want to see Shador, and it's like, why not give it a shot? Because Dylan Gabriel's not winning football games. This, like, all right, Gabriel had his best game of the season on Sunday, and he lost to the Jets. Like,
I mean,
that's what it was.
Touchdowns though.
Still, you lost
Can't do
to the
anything about it.
Jets, all right, and you have a guy who, a first round talent. Shador Sanders was a first round talent, all right. He was. He has one of the
No, he
highest completion
wasn't,
percentages
bro.
in college football
What are we
history.
talking about?
He's a first round talent. He's the best quarterback in that draft class. All right, and the fact that they haven't even given him a
Nice.
shot yet
Jackson
is
Dart, bro.
disgusting to
Yo,
me.
Jackson
get
Dart's-
out of
Oh,
here.
no,
Jackson Dart's up
we're
here.
talking
Outta
about
here.
Dart now. If you no, all right. That's
I'm an
insane
Eagles fan, and
hindsight
I like
bias.
Jackson Dart.
I like Dart too. I think he's really good. But
I
entering
think
the draft, Shador Sanders was the best player. He was. He was the best
I
quarterback
think
there.
Tyler Shuck is better. I think Tyler
right
Shuck,
now.
You can't say that.
I mean,
we
Tyler
have not
Shuck-
He
seen
did look
Shador.
good.
Tyler Shuck had a day on Sunday, right?
He
Tyler
did
We
Shuck
have
had
not
nice
seen
throws.
Shador.
He looked pretty good, man.
You
I didn't-
cannot make that argument.
I guess we haven't seen Shador
has
yet,
not even
but
touched
listen,
the
listen,
field.
bro. A 5th round rookie is not going to get a lot of chances, bro. People are clamoring for that guy, like he was the 5th overall pick, but he
It was the
he went in the 5th round.
most undeserved slide and insane slide in a draft that I've
I
ever
don't think
seen.
that's true, dude.
right? The fact
Dude,
that
I
he
th-
got
I-
to the
I-
fifth
I agree
is
with Trop here.
absurd. Absurd. I understand if you don't take him in the first. All right, the character concerns, they're legit, and we've seen it in the NFL. We've seen the way he's an antic in the
yeah,
locker
bro.
room.
Like,
But
that's not going to
he's
slide
not
in
a
the NFL, bro.
fifth-round pick. All right, he's not. Plain and simple.
That's
I don't know
not
why
gonna
you
slide
don't
in
give
the
him a shot.
NFL.
It doesn't
Like-
hurt to give him a shot because maybe he's really good. All right, and maybe you can kind of harness the emotion and the cockiness and whatever and into a good football player. All right, but you're never going to know that if you keep throwing out Dylan Gabriel. All right, and you're not winning games with him. If you don't win games with Shador, whatever. Better draft pick. You can take Mendoza. You can take Sellers. You can take whoever. All right. There's no reason to not try. That's all I'm saying. Whether he's good or not, who knows? Exactly. But it's like, who knows? What if he is good? All right. What if he does play like he did at Colorado, which he was good at Colorado? Let's not pretend like he was bad. All right. So all I'm saying, give him a shot. There's no reason not
Here's
to.
what I'm gonna say. Yes, Shador Sanders deserves the chance, but he's a 5th round pick. He's been hurt. And Dylan Gabriel's been playing above the 27th. I'd say above bottom 5 level quarterback play. He's probably like the 26th best quarterback in the league in my eyes.
No, he's I'd say he's I don't even know if two is 31. Justin Fields definitely 32. I don't even know. And there's Justin Fields 32. There's a big gap, and then maybe Tua.
I mean, look what.
But
Tua
is
good,
Dylan
though.
Gabriel better than Tua though? I don't know.
Geno
think he is.
Smith, I'd put below.
Jalen Hurts.
All right. We're straying from the
Anyway.
fact. Let's move on to the Monday night game, which was a snooze.
Snooze fest.
I
I
needed
enjoyed
16 fantasy points. Tyler Pace will like this. I needed 16 fantasy points from Brandon McManus. He got me 0. That was cool.
Tyler Pace only talks fantasy, bro. Yo.
So therefore he must be the worst kicker in football. But anyway, Chuck, tell us about this game.
So
Do we really want to know?
yes, you do. I think the offenses were not pretty, but I think the really thing that shined in my eyes were the defensive lines for both teams. Packers were getting after Jalen Hurts all night. Really made him uncomfortable in throws that he should have been comfortable making. It was obvious that they were in his head. Jalen Hurts missed Calcaterra on what should have been a touchdown over the middle, just with like light pressure, but I think it just tells the story of the game on how aggressive this Packers pass rush is and how important the pass rush is to their team. But for the Eagles, I was most excited about Jalen Phillips. Came over at the deadline, was supposed to be on the restricted snap count. He ended up playing 85% of the snaps. In that, he had eight hurries, eight pressures, 7 hurries, a forced fumble, a tackled for loss, 5 tackles. He was awesome. Honestly, I thought he was the best edge rusher on this team already. Do you guys have any thoughts on the game? I was just really excited about Jalen Phillips and the Eagles' defense fully.
I just feel bad for AJ Brown, man. Like it's a problem. He's getting two like targets a game. He's an all-pro, Pro Bowler.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel for him, but at the same time, he's got to
Bro. Yeah, dude. Also, why do you feel for him? The team's 8-2. What 7-2, 8-2, bro? Like, why are you feeling bad for this guy, man?
I feel bad for
him.
AJ Brown.
He's got another shot to win another Super Bowl. What are you feeling bad for him for?
Right. If you're AJ Brown and the Eagles are losing games while you're not getting any targets, all right, fine. Feel bad for
the Eagles need to win one for the division.
But they're 8-2 or 7-2, right? Chuck, 7-2. Bro, like, why do you feel bad for him, bro? Like,
let him
he's 7-2. Listen. The Eagles' offense did not play well, but all that matters is that they won. That's all that matters, man. They beat a good Packers team, but they didn't have the best performance on offense, but they won. And good teams win ugly, and they won ugly on last night. But listen, Eagles are obviously they're a good football team, but
also AJ Brown's, even though he's not like showing up on the stat sheet and stuff, he's doing a lot. He's like on the Devontae Smith touchdown, he had 3 guys covering him, so Devontae Smith was able to go over the top and head tap the crap out of, I think it was Bo Melton, or I don't know who
Bo Melton's a receiver.
Yeah, no, he plays corner now.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
But anyway, it's just like I think AJ Brown has added to the Devontae Smith emergence so much. Like,
yeah,
AJ Brown opens up the offense for everyone else, and Devontae Smith has definitely taken advantage of that and shown how talented he is as a receiver. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, he's opening up windows. The offense has looked not as good as last year, but I mean, they're the 1 seed in the NFC now, or is that Seattle or whatever? They're tied. They're 7-2. It doesn't matter right now. They're going to win the division. First back-to-back since 2004, most likely, unless Dallas goes on a run, which isn't going to happen. But let's go ahead and move on to another NFC East team. I would like to open talking about the Bears because I feel like we're going to talk a lot about the Giants. I believe that this was Caleb Williams' best game as a pro. The stat sheet isn't going to show it, but he led a game-winning drive in which he took the matters into his own hands. Sure, it was scrambling. He had, I think the Bears had 7 drops maybe on offense. May have been 6. And they won the game. Right. In years past, a Bears quarterback, when their team has 6 drops, they don't win the game. The Bears don't win that game. Caleb didn't get phased. He was under pressure a lot, but I think he only took like 1 sack at the start of the game. And he looked poised. He looked comfortable. He truly looked great. Now, look, the Giants' defense is nothing special, right? I'm not pretending like he went up against a great team, but he was able to deal with, in terrible weather conditions, hard to win against any team in those conditions. Super windy, it was kind of snowing. I think it was Caleb's best game of his career, and I hope that he builds off of it. And the receivers are going to catch more balls, right? This is an anomaly. It's not going to happen like this again. Hopefully, better not. I'm hoping to see more Luther Burden than Olamide Zaccheaus. But now I'll let us talk about the Giants, who obviously were.
I want to continue on the Bears before we do that. I just to reiterate, I think Caleb Williams showed a lot of like maturity in that game, which is the opposite of what Caleb Williams has shown us. So many times I watch the game and I'm like, what the freak is he doing? Like, why is he running around in circles? Why is he And he was still running around in circles, but it felt like he was doing his reads, going through his quarterback reads while doing it. And that's what you want to see out of your quarterback as a growing player. So
For sure.
huge game for the Caleb Williams lovers. Terrible game for Tyler.
Yeah, but listen, Bears are 6-3. Top of the NFC North, right? When's the last time that's happened, man?
Tied for first with Detroit.
Dude.
They're currently the 6th seed.
I mean, I think they're gonna make the playoffs for sure. But
I think they could. They have a decent favorable
NFC
schedule.
is really good though, so anything can really happen.
NFC is pretty top heavy. I feel like.
It's really 8 teams fighting for 7 spots. I feel.
Yeah.
The Niners are the odd man out right now. But I think they could. We'll see. I'm pretty sure the Bears play the Niners like week 17 or something. That could be a
on
very
prime
important
time.
game.
I saw that was on prime time.
Is it?
Too. It's like
yeah.
Football.
Oh, it's a Sunday night game. Yeah, like, that could be a huge game. Who knows?
Yeah.
But we'll see Caleb in important games, not just important moments. See if he can kind of rise to the moment for an entire game rather than just a few drives. I think they've won 6 out of their last 7 games. And I think 4 of them have game-winning drives from Caleb. That's a leader. All right. Eventually, these games are going to start being comfortable wins for the Bears. You hope, but for now, they're winning football games. That's all you can really ask for. You're not trying to win a Super Bowl this year. I mean, like, you're trying to win a Super Bowl, but like the Super Bowl isn't the expectation. 6. They had 5 wins all last year. They're already at 6. It's a win. So Tyler, let's hear your take on this game as a Giants fan.
I hate everybody on the Giants organization. How are we gonna blow our fourth game up by 10 going into the fourth quarter? Are you kidding me? Just tackle. Like, I saw Caleb Williams scrambling because Giants can't tackle for shit.
Yeah, I mean it was unreal, dude.
I wasn't watching the game very closely, but what happened in this collapse?
I mean, they also played way too conservative when Wilson came in the game. They act like Wilson's like barely NFL level quarterback.
Like
I think Russell Wilson starts with probably 5 NFL teams right now at least. He's a top end backup for sure. And I mean, they played way too conservative. They didn't do anything. Like they literally just ran the ball Tyron Tracy the whole time. And you can't play too conservative. And
the one positive though, it got Daboll out though. It got Daboll out.
That is true. The big news came out today, Brian, or was it yesterday?
That was today.
Whatever, doesn't matter. Brian Daboll fired from the New York Giants, no longer their head coach. Who's the interim? Kafka,
yeah,
Mike Kafka.
So we'll see what that does. Personally, I would have stuck with Daboll for the rest of the year just for Jackson Dart so that he doesn't have a messed up, very convoluted rookie season. Allow him to continue to develop under that system and then pivot in the offseason when you have time. Don't make things awkward. Similar thing to what happened last year with Caleb Williams. It kind of just messed with the timing and whatnot. We'll see if that happens to Dart. I think he's a talented quarterback. I think he'll be fine, but I personally would have waited. But about time Daboll got the sack, I think.
Yeah, and I think firing your coach in the middle of the season is literally the most give up your season's over thing ever. And it really, really just sucks like to see that for the Giants because I kind of like it's a little guilty pleasure of mine watching Jackson Dart like run around and
he's fun.
Do his thing. Like,
I hate that I like him. I hate that
yeah,
I like him.
He's a likable guy. I mean, as a Star Wars fan too, like I know you're also like
Anakin.
He does the right things to like make me like, huh, he's not too bad. And so just firing their coach, it's like Jackson Dart's rookie year's over. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but listen, the most appalling part of this whole situation is that Joe Shane still has a job.
He was Shane Bowen
on the totem pole of blame. Out of the 3 from Daboll, Shane, and Shane Bowen, I think that Daboll is 3. Daboll is 3. The team is so poorly constructed. Joe Shane is a horrible drafter. We don't do that enough. And honestly, I don't know how this guy kept a job after that video of him choosing or John Merritt telling him to like re-sign Saquon, and he was like, "Yeah, we'll see, man." And they just didn't re-sign Saquon. I don't know how somebody lives past that. especially after Saquon broke the rushing record last year. And I mean, he has what free agent signings he made that have been good. He sucks at drafting. He's drafted. He's literally drafted Malik Neighbors, Jackson Dart, and like Scatabo.
And here's the interesting thing about those draft picks is Shane wanted Roma Dunze at that time.
Yeah.
But they wound up taking Neighbors. He also did not want to take Dart. But it was
all Daboll.
It is unbelievable that he stole the job. He literally took a 10-7 playoff football team and just destroyed them. They suck. Like they were a 10-7 team. They had someone to build off, and he just ruined them. There's so many holes in the team right now.
I mean, I'm
Daniel
going
Jones
to
was still the
disagree here. He
quarterback.
tried to. They went 10-7 with Danny Dimes, so he's like, I'll give Danny Dimes money, and that blew up in their face. I think
it sure did.
Not to play devil's advocate here, but I think Joe Shane's actually put together like a not horrible roster.
It's a good roster. It's just not
a lot of good pieces
not
on
connecting.
that team.
It's very top.
The roster is not good, bro. Like they have a couple good players, and then there's so many holes. The secondary is horrible. Yeah. The linebackers suck.
Not really.
The linebackers suck.
No, the secondary is not that bad. The linebackers.
Andrew Phillips, Cordell Flott,
your buddy, what was his name this
The
weekend?
bank's always open on Sunday, all right?
33?
That guy blows.
Yeah, 33. What was his name?
I don't know. He was looking good though.
He was
I'm not saying Daboll didn't deserve to get fired. I mean, they have had so many blown leads this year. They could easily be like a 6-4.
James, can you name like players on the Giants for me?
What?
Can you name some like defensive players on the Giants?
Bobby Okereke, right? Is he still there?
Yeah.
Why are we doing? Wait.
Yeah, why are we doing this?
Like, I don't like this Giants flame.
No.
Abdul
I
Carter.
think the biggest thing Joe Shane does that's not good though is he doesn't realize you need a good O-line to win football games. Their O-line is putrid, and he doesn't seem like he puts a lot of effort into upgrading his mistakes.
And that's like the most obvious thing too. Like I feel like all of the good teams have decent to good offensive line. All of the bad teams do not.
Yeah, and then like
Evan Neal.
And then outside of the first round, his drafts are horrible. Like, look at the draft picks that he's had. They all suck. The only person that he's picked that's like a startable, solid NFL player is Cam Scatabo. The only player he's picked outside of the first round.
Andrew Phillips, Cordell Flott. I think Tyler Nubin too.
Joe Flott.
Cordell Flott is not good, bro. Like their defense is not good.
Very good this season.
He's been like average, maybe.
He's been very good in New York Giants standards.
Exactly, but that's the whole point.
Bar's low, right?
You can't build an organization.
He picked Jalen Hyde in the third round. Where is Jalen Hyde, bro? He's dead.
They traded.
Where's
that
guy? He's been invisible since they drafted him. Like he just drafts a bunch of bums in the outside of the first round. How that guy stole his job is appalling to me.
Yeah,
he should have been the first one to go.
Situation.
Well, speaking of hot seats, why don't we go around the rest of the NFL and talk about who might be next? Second head coach firing of the season. James and I were talking today. We honestly forgot about the Titans coach. But who's next? Do we see Callahan? Do we see another firing this year during the regular season, or has that passed? And who's getting fired post January 8th or whatever the last day of the regular season is?
If Stefanski survives the end of the year, I'd be appalled. I mean, I watched the Jets game. They're so poorly coached, man. Like the jump, there's so many dumb penalties. The offsides at the end of the game was absolutely unreal, man. That's just a bad football team thing. And I think giving up the play calling is always the first step as a head coach. Always the first step to you're 1 foot out the door already. In most cases, the Callahan guy gave up his play calling duties like the week before he got fired. Like I feel like it's always 1 foot out the door. I'm giving up play calling duties, and he did that last week.
For me, my hot seat is Mike McDaniels. I mean.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't think he's gonna get fired mid-season though.
He's like a man. He's a big. It's like watching a 15-year-old coach a
He do be hitting those baits on the sideline.
I mean, he's like fun, and yes, he's this like kid genius or whatever, but that doesn't lead a team. It's been pretty clear that there's a leadership problem in the Dolphins. Even though their roster is pretty like top heavy and not very talented, guys are skipping players only meetings. Guys are skipping meetings in general. Mike McDaniels is kind of just like laughing it off and making jokes about it. I mean, I feel like you need a mature, like honestly, I think a good coach that would go in there, it would be Brian Flores would be a good coach to.
Ooh, I don't think he's gonna.
I mean, we obviously know what happened there, but you just need like some type of drill sergeant, mature coach that's gonna really like pull the guys together instead of.
You could use a guy like Matt Eberflus. I think he's a great.
No, I actually don't think so.
Great guy.
But like,
that might be
point
good.
Is,
Mike Daniels.
You're in Miami. It's already hard to discipline a bunch of millionaires in Miami who can party and do this and that in the warm weather. I think having a coach that's just as much of a diva as the players, it's not a recipe for success. The experiment with Tua and Mike McDaniels, I think, is over.
Yeah, but I don't know. I wonder how much the Bills win this week will do for him in saving his job.
Too much.
Yeah, I think too much. Yeah, but I mean, they this week. I don't know.
Yes, they did. I think Aaron Glenn is obviously on a hot seat. Whether they fire him,
I don't think he's
probably not. But
give Aaron Glenn a good quarterback.
I don't think he's on the hot seat.
I think if you get to a point where you have the number 1 overall pick, you have the ability to take whatever quarterback you want. I don't know why you don't fire him and just get your guy, pair him with your quarterback, reset, have everything lined up, and go from there. Right? This happens way too often because then what's going to happen is they'll take Mendoza, right? Mendoza will stink. They'll blame it on the coach. They'll fire the coach. They'll get a new coach. They'll drop Mendoza. They'll get a new quarterback. Then they'll fire the coach. Like it's an eternal cycle. I've watched it with the Bears for like 7 years. All right, it's the same thing every single time. The Jets have an opportunity to build something special with their 5 first-round picks over the next 2 years. Is it 5? I think it's 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And
all right,
like
you can trade those. You can do whatever you want with those. All right. I don't know why you don't fire Aaron Glenn. All right, because he's done nothing with this squad. What makes you think that when they have better players, he'll be able to lead them? I just can't. Yeah, go right ahead.
Can I go? All right, but
Yeah.
listen, I don't know, man. Like there's so many holes in the roster. I mean, they clearly didn't really try to win this year. Like I feel like maybe you saw like 7 wins out of this team. And I think the fact they gave the regime to give the green light to trade all their players means that they're going to stay here for years to come. And I don't know, man. Listen, I think Aaron Glenn gets better at his job every week. Like I feel like there's less dumb mistakes. The clock management I think is a little better now, but I don't know. We'll see. The organization's so rotten. It does kind of take time to flip it around. You know, like for example, like Vanderbilt football. Like Clark Lee was 2-10 his first couple of years, and now they're ranked like 10th for the first time in forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think the team is so rotten. It's gonna take more than 1 year to fix it for anybody at least.
But I look at a team like the Patriots, who fired Gerard Mayo after 1 year, who I feel like had a very similar first year as Aaron Glenn has been having. Personally, I don't know why you don't. All right,
yeah, but
we've seen this before. You know if a coach is good after his first year. I think you do. Generally, you do. All right. And
Dan Campbell won.
You at least know if he's back.
The people wanted Dan Campbell fired. The people wanted who else? The people probably wanted Kyle Shanahan fired. He went like 2-14 his first year.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's one of the best coaches in football now.
It's part of being a head coach.
It takes time, bro.
Building a culture, and if you can't build a culture in a year.
Yeah, and again, especially with such a loser team like the Jets, man, it's not going to take 1 year just to completely flip the script. Like the Patriots, at least they have a dynasty coming off of. They also have a quarterback too, which the Jets don't have. So I don't know.
Okay, I understand that. Tyler, you got anything to add to this? Or
My coach, I think, he's gonna be Pete Carroll. I think it's just a failed experiment in Las Vegas with Geno Smith and Pete Carroll.
It's a good take.
Yeah, and I wonder how much longer he even has left, because I mean he seems like he's on his last legs these days, just in physical shape.
Hey, let's hope he gets fired and not.
Can we just address, by the way, the Raiders are so stupid for thinking they were in win now mode by bringing in Geno Smith and Ashton Genty. Like they totally went
Genty draft
they went into win now mode. They hired Pete Carroll and thought they were going to be like a frisky 7-win team, and
Ashton Genty was an appalling pick for that team. They have so many holes.
A running back is never the answer.
I'm still salty about that, by the way. He would have been a Bear, or he would have been a Cowboy. Like my favorite college player of all time. And he just goes to the Raiders for no reason other than because the Raiders want to sell jerseys. Yeah, that was gross. I think you give Pete Carroll one more year. He's a proven winner. He's a good coach. And that roster is so rotten and terrible that I think you take a quarterback in this draft. Although, again, it's the same thing. It's like I feel like you want to pair up a quarterback and a coach, right? If Pete Carroll, even if Pete Carroll, does stay for another 5, is a good coach, and you do keep him, he's going to die in 10 years, right? Like, he's not going to be coaching 4 years from now, okay? You want to have an Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, right? Guys who are going to stay with each other for an extended period of time when you're going to draft a
Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts sucks.
I suppose that's sure. So like I think you got to fire Carroll. I've talked myself into it. You got to fire Carroll. I am a big fan of the coach quarterback duo. You are a team. You guys are together on this. All right. You have the same leash. You have the same whatever. All right. I think you fire Pete Carroll if you find yourself in a position where you can take whichever QB you want, which I think they very well might.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. I think we got our hot seat, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so I think we should move on.
What's next?
Honorable mention Raheem Morris. I guess we won't go into that.
Too.
Falcons can never get a good coach.
No.
No,
they cannot.
I mean, Ron Rivera was a semi-good coach.
Ron Rivera?
Ron
Rivera, no.
I'm at Dan Quinn. Yeah, I was thinking the Commanders for a second.
Yeah, Dan Quinn went to a Super Bowl. We're talking about like post Dan Quinn.
I mean,
Ron Rivera, dude, that's a bad look.
Come on, man.
Come on. I was thinking about the Commanders and like how they both coached for the Commanders.
I mean, I see it.
Nah, I actually don't think so. I think he has the safest seat ever.
Who?
All right. What's next here?
Are we doing a game?
Yeah.
All right, Tyler, take it away.
I don't have a game prepared. What the hell? Can't put me on the spot like that.
Yo, all right. So, are we doing the higher or lower? How many we can name?
Yeah. So I think
I'll name a person.
We'll choose 3 premier players. The first player I want to nominate is Devontae Smith because of his 4th or 5th season breakout has been spectacular, and it's made me so happy. So I'm just gonna say it right now.
I think we have 45 seconds for the name.
Here, I'm naming.
You have to name like 11.
All right, wait.
I'll name
4.
Go ahead,
I can name
Wait, does the highest win? Does the highest win? Highest goes?
Yeah.
Highest goes, and you have to name.
I can name 4.
I can name
12.
I'm naming 9.
We got 12 for drop.
12? I can name 13.
Okay, 13.
I can name
13.
15.
Right here, 14.
15? 15's crazy. You got 15,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
15's crazy.
All right.
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
you got
buddy.
15, bro.
You have 45 seconds, drop.
No, there's no
There's
time.
no time.
Come on, time limit. Time limit.
No, it's not going to take me 10 minutes to name 15. 15 was my number.
15.
Okay. I'm going to go division. So, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens.
We're giving George Pickens.
Can I say Malik Neighbors? Or does it have to be healthy?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I'll give you Malik Neighbors.
Give me Neighbors. Amon-Ra.
See, this is why you do time limit.
Justin
4.
Jefferson,
5.
JSN, Puka, so 7. Give me Garrett Wilson.
No.
Yes, bro.
Yes,
Yes.
Garrett
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Fine.
Absolutely.
Fine.
How many is that?
I'm
8.
at 8. Jamar.
Yep. 9.
You get Jefferson? I missed that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Bro said 4.
You get Lamb?
Yes, Tyler.
I was reading that.
Would you say AJ Brown yet?
I wouldn't.
I didn't say AJ
What
Brown.
about Jake?
And I wouldn't.
Give me Nico Collins.
Okay.
Close. I might. Is it
Rashee
Nico
Rice.
Collins?
I
Rashee
might
Rice.
even go Devontae Smith, bro. Even I might go Devontae Smith.
I would
over
give you
Nico
Rashee
Collins.
Rice. I would give you Rashee Rice.
So I'm at 10.
You're 10. You need 5 more receivers, Trop. I mean,
Drake London. Give me
Drake
Drake London.
London.
Drake
I'll
London,
give you.
sure.
So I'm at 11.
there's
Can a
I'm-
fella say Emeka Egbuka?
Nah.
Is that ridiculous?
No, that's
Yes,
ridiculous.
that is
That is ridiculous. I don't know, man. He's pretty good.
I mean,
Mike Evans.
I think Terry McLaurin I might throw out there over him, but even there, I'm like not really.
Anymore, dude. Not
Yeah.
not Terry anymore.
I mean, Devontae Smith's just a beast. I think that's the reality we have to come to.
yeah.
Devontae Adams get named though? I don't think so.
Oh, Devontae. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I'd give you Devontae Adams. I think I would say 12. That's where I would put him in the league right now, around 12-ish.
You put him 13.
I'm around St. Brown.
He's
I
already.
said Amon Ra.
Are you eating, Tyler?
Yo, bro.
I got him.
Roma Dunze. That's
On serious, bro.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. No, I think. I mean, I could probably name a couple more guys. I think, but I know you guys won't. I'm just biased. So yeah. All right. Fine. I'll give
All
him
right,
number
so-
13. I don't think 15 was a crazy line.
Yeah. No, but you failed. You're a failure.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
I think our next player we'll do is Baker Mayfield. I'm gonna start. I can name 5 quarterbacks better than Baker Mayfield.
I can name 10.
I can name
10. Oh no, you can't.
Yeah, you're going, bro. Yeah, you're going.
Jumped to 10 immediately. I was like,
All right.
Jackson Dart.
Jalen Hurts.
wait.
Mahomes.
We did not call cap yet. 10? Are we?
Oh, you're not calling
Yes,
cap?
I called cap.
I
and
can
you
name-
cannot-
Drop call cap.
I can name.
Nah,
11.
I'm calling cap. I'm calling cap on 10.
Well, hold
bro.
up.
I'm
If
calling
Chuck
cap.
can say he can name more, then he has every right to say he can name
Yeah,
more.
I can name 11.
You can't.
Yeah. I can't even name 10.
Patrick Mahomes,
1,
Josh Allen, Lamar
2,
Jackson, Jalen
3.
Hurts, Joe Burrow.
4.
Jalen
I'll give you
Hurts.
5. I'll give you
Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts.
Sam Darnold. Yep.
Ooh, nah.
Yep.
I'm not giving you Darnold. I'm not giving you Darnold.
I'm not saying yes to that one, bro. I'm also not
I'm
saying
not
yes to
giving you
Jalen Hurts,
Darnold.
bro.
I'm saying
Drake
yes.
May.
All right, dude. I'll
Yeah,
give you.
you're
I'll give you
saying-
May.
you're-
So that's
you're
6.
trolling, bro.
That's 6.
Yeah, Drake May, I'll give you.
I mean, if you guys aren't giving me Sam Darnold, you're not gonna like the rest of the names I'm gonna throw out.
Let's
But
hear
Jared
it.
Goff.
No, not Jared Goff. No.
I'll give you Jared Goff.
How have you not said Dak?
Dak. Oh, Dak. Yes.
Bro,
Dak.
bro.
Not giving you Jack.
Wait, did we count Jared Goff?
7.
No, we didn't count Jared Goff. Right?
No,
did?
we don't. You
We're
don't
not
count
counting Jared
Goff,
Goff.
dude.
I'm
Bro,
counting
you
Jared
gotta
Goff.
give-
What?
Daniel Jones.
No.
He leads the league in passing yards.
Nah.
Wonderful. All right. That's great
All right,
news.
I might have been way in over my head here. I just don't think.
Yeah. Even if we counted the ones you named, that puts you at like 9.
Yeah. Sorry, I
All
just
right.
wanted to one up
All right.
Tyler's jump.
One
to
more.
10.
Should we
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
do
do one more. I think
You RB.
we'll do DeAndre Swift.
I can name 30.
Yeah, no. Chop's so biased.
Nah, no,
I
no.
can genuinely name 30
What
running
about
backs.
Bro, we're
Brees
gonna
Hall?
be here all
I
day,
like Brees
bro.
Hall, yeah.
I like
Brees Hall? Brees Hall, I like Brees
I just
Hall.
want to do my RBs
I
on
can
my
name-
fantasy roster.
I can name 10 better running backs than Brees Hall right now.
I can name 12.
I could name I can name 13.
I'm calling cap on both
I
of you.
can't name any. Brees Hall's the best running back in the league.
I'm calling
All
cap
right,
on
13?
I could name 13.
Yeah,
Or wait,
13.
Trop, you said 13? Yeah, Trop.
I took 13.
Yeah, you got that, Trop.
Okay. James Cook, A-Chain.
Yeah.
Don't forget about
Let's get the obvious ones out of the way. CMC.
Saquon
I'm
CMC.
working
Barkley.
on it. I'm working on it.
The
I'm going
obvious-
division by
Jonathan
division.
CMC. You're getting the
Taylor.
obvious ones out of the way. CMC.
CMC, Jonathan Taylor, Saquon,
Yeah.
Kyle Monangai.
Oh my gosh.
No, give me
get the fuck
Javante
outta
Williams, though. Unironically, give me
No.
Javante
No.
Williams. Give me
Eh?
I'll
Javante.
take that.
I'm not
Give
taking
me
that.
Javante.
Bijan
He's a better
Robinson.
running back. Give me Bijan. Give me
Jahmyr
Gibbs.
Gibbs.
I'm not
Give
taking
me-
Javante.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
I don't even know if Derrick Henry's better. Derrick Henry's been washed this year, bro.
he's
Still there.
Derrick Henry,
So-
dude. He's Derrick Henry.
This is where it gets tricky because this is right.
This is where it gets a little tricky. Akers. No. Akers. Why did I just say Akers? I meant Kyron Williams.
Bucky Irving? Are we taking
Um,
Bucky Irving?
No.
Bucky,
no,
absolutely
no.
Bucky.
I don't even know, bro.
I think Kyron Williams is another guy. I'd probably.
Yeah, I'll take Kyron, but not Bucky.
Kyron Williams hasn't been good this year.
He's been pretty good.
Rico Dowdle.
Oh
Dude's
yes,
RB1,
we are taking
dude.
it.
The dude's RB1. He's RB1.
Ashton
South,
Genty.
MC
Are
North.
we saying Genty?
No.
No,
I can't say Genty, bro.
Can't say Genty yet. If you put
Yeah.
Genty on literally any other football team, absolutely. But
I think that's it, bro.
Hampton.
No.
Nah.
Hampton is a beast, dude. Hampton was
Bro,
a beast.
I'm not
Brees
gonna
Hall's
lie.
a beast,
He
dude.
looked one
Brees
Once
Hall.
Najee went down, and he
If
had this
Brees Hall,
full
if
starting
Brees Hall
job.
played for a competent organization, he'd be like 1,200 yard
if
rusher every year.
all right, if all right, that's I don't know if I'm gonna call that game a success, but it was fun, and we'll assess if we do it again.
You know what was it? You know what was it a success? My McFlurry. Sponsored by.
All right,
Be
let's move
serious.
on. Let's move on to everyone's favorite, the biggest winners and biggest losers of the week. I will start us off. My biggest winner is Caleb Williams. Talked about it earlier. I think it was his best career game. He had a phenomenal fourth quarter, really a good game. Obviously, tough weather, tough environment, tough brick hands on his receivers. Some of the best throws I've seen him make that were dropped in the end zone, of course. I think Caleb Williams is here, right? And we got a bunch of division matchups coming up. That's going to be huge. If he can win, I know they have the Vikings next, and then I think they have Philly on Black Friday or something.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
That'll be a good game.
Then they have the Packers 2 times in 3 weeks. So big matchups coming up. If he can continue to play the way he has, I think this Bears team is going to make the playoffs. I think they'll probably be a first-round exit just based on the way the defense is. But that's a success. That is absolutely a success. My biggest loser is going to be Jackson Dart, not because of the way he played, but the fact that he got hurt, his coach is fired, and his team stinks.
This is the fourth
kid
time
can't catch a break. He's got a concussion, and he fumbled. And that fumble, they were about to go up 3 scores. They didn't score again after the fumble. And I feel like if you're Dart, you should ask to just be on the bench for the rest of the year, because all playing is going to do is mess up, because Kafka's not going to be the head coach next year, right? We know that that's not going to happen. It's going to be a different scheme. It's going to be brand new. If I'm Jackson Dart, I am not happy with the Daboll firing. I want a clean rookie year, and he's not going to get that anymore. So that's why he's my biggest loser. Not because of the play on the field. I think he's very talented, but because of everything around him. Chuck, let's move on to you.
So I'm going to keep mine very simple. I'm going to say my biggest winner of the week. Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm going to start with my biggest loser because I'm just blanking on who I was going to have my biggest. My biggest loser of the week is Jaguars. It just feels like they pull these shenanigans all the time. And
that was a bad loss.
It's kind of like you just look at Trevor Lawrence and you're like, and the team in general, and you're kind of like, why? Why do they do this all the time? I'm not like, it just feels like a coaching failure by Liam Cohen after you have a chance to pretty much knockout. The Texans lose that game. It's a long trek back to get into playoff contention. And the Jaguars just gave it up weekly. They had 2 yards of offense in the fourth quarter. Like, that's embarrassing. You can't do that as an NFL team.
And you had a chance at the end of the game. Trevor had a chance to mount a drive down the field and kick a field goal, but couldn't.
And I'll do my biggest winner of the week, the Ravens. Steelers got smacked. Bengals were on the bye. The Browns lost. And the Ravens won a game to put them at a pretty good chance to win this AFC North. Vikings defense is a good defense. 9 is terrible. JJ McCarthy's horrible.
9.
Why'd you say that?
Give me Max Brosmer.
Yeah, when you start, like I said this at lunch today. When you start seeing the rookie Peyton Manning and Josh Allen numbers, that's when you know your quarterback's in trouble. And I've been seeing some of those comparisons already from JJ McCarthy. So.
Yes, so I think the Ravens just came out of this week with a huge dub. Those are my takeaways.
All right, James.
My biggest winner, it's Tyler Shuck, I think. Dude, I'm telling, bro. I only watched a little bit of the game, but he was slinging that ball around, bro. And they won, which I guess puts them out of contention or less in contention for the number 1 pick, which could save his job potentially. And I think at least a conversation is being had that maybe the Saints don't need a quarterback, and maybe we should see what we have with Tyler Shuck a little more, because I think he had a good day on Sunday. And my biggest loser got to be the Bills. They had horrible performance. I feel like they do this a couple times every year. They're very susceptible to a trap game or two. They come off a big win every year, it feels like, and they just lose to a horrible team such as the Dolphins. And they got absolutely beaten every aspect of the game. Completely lost every single bit of legitimacy they had from being the Chiefs the week before.
Yeah, all right, that's very
Tyler?
fair.
My biggest winner, I'm gonna go Travion Henderson. That was his breakout game. Like, Vrabel wasn't
fair.
giving him
That's
any
fine.
carries.
How many
James, that's
fantasy
fine.
points did he have against you?
Yo, how many fantasy points do you have though?
28. I know.
Against you.
Against me.
Only talks of fantasy, bro.
I had him against.
I'm saying it's the biggest winner though. He had a breakout game. Like Rico Dowdle situation. He's going to take that RB1 spot and never look back.
I like the take, Tyler. I like the take.
That's fine.
You can go shut up, please.
Yeah, you're pointing the wrong way.
James, you can go shut up. Actually, and I think my biggest loser would be Jets fans. Because you have to watch Fields now. Fields for more. He keeps winning. He's gonna be quarterback.
Dude, he threw for 50 passing yards, bro. Like, we're not gonna see him for much longer. And listen,
I mean, if he's gonna win games, then he is.
Tyler Taylor's not that much better.
Yo, what
bro.
type of loser is saying Jets fans? By the way, they're already been losers their whole lives.
They're still the biggest.
You also won 2
life.
games in a row this week. We won 2 games in a row this week for the last time since week 3 last year. I don't
Loser
care,
of the
man.
decade.
I don't care. We won.
Whoa, LeBron James
We won. I don't care.
You know who didn't win? Is the Giants.
Man,
Facts. We
they're not
actually
even
have a
the
better
biggest
winning
losers.
percentage of the Giants right now, bro.
They're the weekly losers, not the biggest losers.
So who's wait? So Tyler, you're standing on your weekly losers or Jets fans?
No, weekly
Jets
losers are
fans.
the Giant fans.
All right, bro.
Biggest losers are
and the
like-
pod, bro.
Just the
Fried
state of
bag,
New
and the pod.
Jersey.
And the pod,
Yeah,
bro. Fried
Tyler,
bag.
we hate you.
My biggest loser probably like the Eagles offense. They just look putrid.
Like that
They
can't.
won. They
be
won. No,
true.
they won. It
Like,
doesn't
that's-
matter.
If you
Uh,
said Kevin Patullo, I would have been totally with you, bro.
Bro, like
You
that
can't
tush
say the
push that
Eagles
keep all
offense.
starting. Cheating.
What was
Bro,
the
they
play
won.
call? What was the play call throwing on that third down?
Yeah, that was
Like,
horrible.
what was
bro.
they gave the Packers way too much of a chance to come back in that game.
No, and not gonna lie, why did AJ Brown make such a weak attempt to try to get that
Yeah, I
football? He
know.
was kind of like hand fighting. He was like this, bro. Like you're a big physical receiver. Go up and get the ball.
Yeah, bro. That was a brutal decision. I mean, just punt, or do something, do anything but that. Really, they literally just gave the Packers a chance by going forward and fourth down there.
It was. Did you guys see though, Moro Ajomo? It's inside zone that way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was.
he
that
did
was
call out that
ridiculous,
4th
yeah.
and 1.
Tough.
And they didn't do
Like,
it
oh,
hard.
Hey, you've been watching film too, huh?
Hey, watch this.
Hey, watch this.
Yeah, that was
runs
that.
right into
that
him. Yeah.
I saw that play on social media. I got chills. I was like, because Jalen Phillips then sealed the game.
Yeah, there you have it. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode of the Nosebleed Report. Thank you for bearing with us. My name is Andrew Trop, alongside Charlie Long, James Renz, regrettably Tyler Pace. And we hope that you join us for more episodes in the future, more stuff like this coming out next week. Yeah, like, subscribe, all that good stuff.